Yo, it's overtflow. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys doing today? First things first about the gameplay. This is an awesome gameplay, you guys. I think it's pretty cool, man. I just got this actually like yesterday. I ended up getting a 42 kill streak, I believe, get a vicious nuclear, all that good stuff. I ended up going 52-5, and yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff today. But I do gotta say, this is my last video of the year. So last video of 2014, man, pretty cool. And let's go for 200. You know what? Forget it. Forget F this thing. Let's go for 250 likes. Yeah. Alright, guys, last video of the year. Leave a like. Let's shoot for 250. I don't know if we can, but guess what? We're gonna forget about it. Forget about it. Let's get it. Let's get 250 on the last video of the year, you guys. Pretty dope gameplay in the background as well. I'm gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. And I want you guys to reply in the comment section with everything that, with all your comments. What do you think about it? What do you guys did in 2014? What do you guys plan to do in 2015? Maybe some high points of the year. I like hearing from you guys. And if you made it this far in the gameplay, say, I just got killed by my own airstrike. Call me an airstrike noob. If you made it this far, say airstrike noob in the comment section below. What's up, flows? Don't you knows I love all of you. So here's the thing, you guys. 2014 was awesome. I want to talk about what I did in real life and what I did on YouTube. I want to talk about this possibly being my last year on YouTube. And I just want to cover a bunch of subjects. So I guess I'll start it off with real life talk real quick. So in my real life, you guys, the biggest thing that happened for me this year is I went to massage school and I graduated. I'm a massage therapist, professional massage therapist, which is pretty cool. My dad owns a massage company, and I really believe in it. I think that it falls right in line with everything else that I do. I try to lift weights, try to do a little bit of bodybuilding type stuff. I also do fighting, and I think that massage therapy really helps you to understand your body on a different level, which is really cool. Like, understand where your muscles belong and how they should feel and all that stuff. It's really cool, so I'm glad that I graduated from that. Also, I competed a lot in jiu-jitsu, which is great. And overall, those would be my high points of the year. A lot of other stuff cool has happened. Obviously, like the birth of my niece. My sister had a baby a few days ago. And overall, really good stuff. But you guys are on YouTube, so what do we want to hear? We want to hear about YouTube and all that. So let's go ahead and talk about all that good stuff. And first off, I want to say thank you guys. You guys were really supportive on my last video, which was a vlog where I told a story. And if you guys like vlogs, let me know, because I really enjoy doing vlogs. I think they're very fun, and it helps you to get to see me a little bit more and get to know me a little bit better. I mean, there's almost 25,000 of you now. And shoot, man, I don't know if I'll ever be a big channel, but I definitely am excited about what I got going for me right now. Thank you guys so much. All the people who support the videos, I gotta put a thank you out there for you. You guys are awesome, man. So, on YouTube, I started this year out with about 18,000 subscribers. So, with Call of Duty Ghosts, when that dropped, I think that I had 17,000. I gained like about 1,000 subs between the release of COD Ghosts and the beginning of the year, basically. So I started this year out with about 18,000 subs, and right now we're closing in super rapidly on 25,000 subs. So overall this year I've gained about almost 8,000 subscribers, which is really, really awesome, man. I'm so pumped for that. I'm super excited. Is it as many as other channels? No. Is it more than other channels? Yes. So I'm excited about what we got going here on the channel. All you guys that do support the videos, I couldn't be more grateful. I'm very, very excited about that. And this year so far, there's the Relentless medal, almost on that 30 kill streak, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm almost to 25,000, and that's just great. I couldn't be more excited, and I don't know how to put it into words how happy I am for that. So Advanced Warfare dropped, and right now Advanced Warfare is in my top 3 favorite Call of Duties. It's right up there with Black Ops 1, World at War, and Advanced Warfare. I think I'm 11th prestige, almost 12th prestige. I'm closing in on that Master prestige, and I love the game, man. I love the game, and so far for my channel, it's been going very well. I've gained almost 3,000 subscribers just since the release of Advanced Warfare. Since the release of Advanced Warfare, we've gained about 3,000 subs here on our channel, because it's our channel. You know, you guys are just as important to the channel as I am. I make the content, you guys get the channel to grow, you know? And that's already 3 times as much as I gained last year during COD Ghosts. And COD Ghosts is a very good basic game. Basically, in its most basic form, I think COD Ghosts was a strong effort. It just ended up being boring and didn't hold my interest or a lot of people's interest. But here with Advanced Warfare, I feel like more people are able to enjoy it. More people are watching on YouTube. I'm getting better responses, and I've been grinding my little heart out here on YouTube I've been pumping out video after video after video. I've uploaded at least 250 videos since the release of Advanced Warfare. At least 200, actually. I'll say that. At least 200. I've been trying to upload 2 videos a day. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. But I've really been going hard at this. And I couldn't be happier. You know, we didn't hit 25,000 this year. I wanted to hit 25,000 before the end of the year, but we're 500 away, and we're going to hit it probably within this next week, which is just amazing, man. And as long as you guys support the video, so if you haven't left a like yet, please leave a like. It definitely does help. And oh man, it's so exciting for me. It's so exciting, and I'm so appreciative. And it's funny to see people on YouTube say, oh, you know, subs are just a number or whatever. They're not, man. It's very, very exciting. Just as excited as you get for winning your school basketball game, or just as excited as you are for getting that new Christmas gift that you wanted, or, you know, passing that math test that you were like, oh, I'm going to fail, or asking that girl out. Believe it or not, I get just as excited for my YouTube channel, man. I really do. And over the course of this next year, before the next release of the next Call of Duty, and Treyarch is making the next CoD, which gives me a little bit of hope. But over this next year, my goal, right now we're at about 25,000 subs, I'll just round up. My goal is to double that. I really want to hit at least 45,000 subs. That's my goal by the next Call of Duty. That's my goal by the next COD. I'm gonna keep pumping out content as much as possible, you guys. Obviously, I have to work. I have a full-time job. I hardly make any money from YouTube. I just love it. I love the interactions here, and I'm just very excited about it. So I'm gonna keep pumping out videos. I'm probably not going to be pumping out 2 or 3 a day like I have been, but I'm gonna definitely be pumping out at least 1 a day for as long as possible. I'm still gonna pump out 2 videos a day for probably the next month, but then after that I'll go back down to maybe 1 video a day, or 1 video every other day. Something that's more reasonable, because I know right now you guys can't watch all the videos. I know that I pump out a lot of them, and for those of you who do watch them all, thank you guys so much, man. It means a lot to me. And so yeah, over the course of this next year, I'm really trying to hit 40,000 subs, 45,000, right in that range, and I'll be more than happy. You know, some people get to it. You know what? And this is what I want to talk about. This might be my last year on YouTube, you guys. It might be my last year posting and doing this as much as I do. I mean, will I always post on YouTube? There's a good chance that I'll always stay here as long as I have people that want to watch. But I can't see myself keeping this up for a ton longer. Like, unless my channel blows up to the point where, you know, we're 100,000 subs or more, I just can't see myself keeping on this schedule of posting as much as I do. And believe it or not, I'm super grateful, but at the same time, man, it takes up so much time to be able to post as much as I do. And anybody who does YouTube will tell you, it may not be a hard job, but it's definitely time consuming. It takes up more time than my real job. It takes up more time than I go to the gym. It takes up more time than me hanging out with my friends. It takes up more time than me training. It literally takes a lot of my time up. And over the course of this next year, if Call of Duty on YouTube is dying down or whatever, maybe I'll make a gym channel, like where I do some gym workouts and stuff like that. Of course, I have my audience base here, and I'm sure some of you guys will follow me. But to be honest with you guys, this might be the last year that I post as consistently on YouTube. Might be the last year that I really go hard at it. I'm thinking of it as kind of like my last final push, and to see where my channel gets to this year. But if I can't like make it into the range where, you know, a lot of you guys are watching and I have a good strong support base that like I can post a video and get thousands of views, then it's gonna be really hard to keep doing this, because right now it just takes up a lot of time, and it is hard, and I love it, and I always try to post, but I don't know if I can keep going at the same pace. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but the one thing that's keeping me, the one thing that I'm really excited about and it's giving me hope is that, first off, I really love doing this. I love the interactions, and that's the only reason why I would stay doing it, even if I didn't do it as much. The interactions with you guys is what's important to me. And the one thing that's really giving me hope, and I don't know why I couldn't set that airstrike down and I got killed. I was on my way to a DNA bomb, son. And the one thing that's giving me hope is that the next game is going to be a Treyarch game, and Treyarch, you always try hard. So they always do really good. You know, they always try hard on their games, and I love every Treyarch game. So what I'm thinking is that with the next Call of Duty, I'll probably love it just as much, depending on how they do it. So definitely, if it was like an Infinity Ward title again, then I don't know, because I'm not really a big fan of IW. I'm a fan of Treyarch. Right now, I'm a fan of Sledgehammer as well. But with Treyarch coming out with a new game, I think that the next Call of Duty is going to be really good. And I should be able, you know, if everything goes well this year and I hit like 40,000 sub mark, then I should be able to keep going, man, because my goal on YouTube always has been to hit 100,000 subs. At that point, I'll feel like a big relief off my shoulders. I'll feel like I set out what I wanted to do, and I succeeded at YouTube, you know, and that would mean the world to me, to be honest with you guys. So my goals for 2015, man, as far as real life goals, I want to train as hard as I can in jiu-jitsu. I want to get, you know, level up in jiu-jitsu, rank up, get really good at that. I mean, I'm already about a purple belt, so I'm already a purple belt actually. So I'm pretty good, but I want to get better. I want to really grind it out in that. I want to hit the gym. I want to hit a good solid weight. Right now I'm 220, pretty muscular guy, but I want to be like 220 solid muscle, you know? And I want to do that in my real life, and I just want to make everything go smoothly for me. I also wouldn't mind moving out of the house this year. That'd be cool, because now I'm not really in school. And I also want to go back to school to finish out my college semesters, and definitely work on my YouTube. I want to grind hard on YouTube, man. If you made it to the end of the video, let me know your goals for 2015 and your favorite part of 2014. Subscribe if you're new. Please leave a like. Let's hit 250, and I am over and out.